Jamie.
No, just wanted to just tell you
Jamie.
a little bit. Just a little bit of what we were doing yesterday when we weren't with you. So there was a conference which we were talking about all different things in sports, but you as a team were the main focus of what we were talking about yesterday. Lots of things going on, but in the night time there was an award ceremony, and we were nominated for an award for the Ability Counts programme and some of the other work that we do in the community department. We actually won the award last night, so we kind of kept it from you because we wanted to tell you tonight. But it's absolutely brilliant what we did. There was a video shown of you guys at the forum. There was loads of people there. There was a prince there. There was a president of a country there. But Jamie's just going to say a couple of words first.
Oh yeah, Jamie's speech.
Good evening, good evening and welcome. Thank you all for being here in Switzerland. This is my third year, and I'm really happy being here. And I want to see us. I really want to see us tomorrow really going for it from the off. I really want to see us going there from that off. Attack. But what I want to see is work together, play together. All the best.
All the best, Jamie.
Yeah.
And also, the badge that we got, put that on your shirts. And respect and what's that way? Respect for all, for Liverpool FC.
And also the goalkeepers, for me reaching markets, clean sheets are most important.
I'd like to share with you some of the lesser known role models, but who are very important to us. This is Stephen. Stephen, as a young boy like me, was a huge Liverpool fan, or is a huge Liverpool fan, and his only dream was to play for Liverpool. When Stephen was 9 years old, he was diagnosed with spina bifida. But the worst thing for Stephen, by his own admission, wasn't being diagnosed with the condition, but the fact that he would never play for his favourite team. But in 2003, Liverpool Football Club developed the community department, which included a large disability football programme. Stephen attended a trial for the first disabled football team, and he excelled in it. And he very quickly became such a valuable member of that team, and through the programme has now lived his dream. He excelled, as I said, and he played against Manchester United's disabled team and scored the winning goal in a 2-1 victory. So he lived his dream. He goes from strength to strength. He's now an active member of our Disabled Supporters Association. And more recently, Stephen was put forward for his FA Level 1 in coaching in football, which he passed with flying colours. He's an inspiration and a role model to both the disabled and able-bodied players in our organisation and in our teams, and also to all of us. This is Jamie. You saw him on a couple of the videos. Definitely a big character at our football club. Jamie's also a season ticket holder at Liverpool Football Club. I think you can hear him above the Kop some weeks. He's been involved in the community projects for over 7 years, taken part in 2 half-time penalty shootouts, one at Old Trafford and one at Anfield, and scored in both. He gives a lot of his spare time as well to working in Bridge Chapel, which is where our own community project and some other community agencies are based. But perhaps most importantly, he takes part in our Ability Counts football team. Jamie is a top player. He scored 67 goals last season in all competitions. And I think he's being scouted by Damien Camoli, our Director of Football at the moment. He also contributed us to winning the 2nd division, and he donates some of his own time to the Bernardo's charity. He's a confident, as you've seen on the video, bright and a very happy young man. And it's an honour for him to play for our football club, but it's an honour for us to have him in it. He's such a role model to his teammates. I think he stands out amongst many. And this is Richie. You also seen him on the video. He was the guy with the trophy. Richie's been involved with the Ability Counts football group since 2003. So there are 4 banded teams who play across 4 different leagues. Richie's a goalkeeper and captain of the 2nd division team. But he's so impressive and such a leader and such a role model that his coaches and the manager actually asked him to be, or nominated him to be the club captain overseeing all 4 teams. So he meets all the teams before each game, he goes through the tactics and he gives inspiring team talks. He's received captain's armbands from Steven Gerrard, from Jamie Carragher, and most recently from Sepp Blatter from the 2010 World Cup, a captain's armband. More recently as well, like Jamie, he gained his FA accredited level 1 in coaching and is about to commence working for the football club as a volunteer coach in our Community Ability Count Centre and also in our Respect for All programme. Alongside this work, he's also a member of the LDSA, Liverpool Disabled Supporters Association, and he's here this week, so if you see him, ask him. He knows everything about football. Ask him a question and he'll know the answer. And he's got a lot to say. So these 4 people I've just highlighted, they're all role models in our club. They're not the most famous, they're famous to us, and they're big contributors to who we are. They're an inspiration to their teams, to their teammates, to their family, and to our staff. And they either transform other people's lives or their own, and a lot of the times both. They create chances that people need, and they create memories that people never forget, including their own. True role models in every sense of the word. And without all of these people, we would just be a football club. Without our role models, we wouldn't be the club we are. We'd not be able to carry on the great work. You've seen some of it. It's just a small part of what we do. We think that Liverpool has a very special place in world football, and it's people like these role models that make that happen. We wouldn't be able to do it without them. And so if the question is, are role models important in sport? I can tell you at Liverpool Football Club, they're absolutely essential. Definitely with these people, we are stronger. Thank you.
You've got to win it first. Don't count the chickens before they hatch.
Yeah. I agree with that one.
Let's go out there and do it for the club.
It's all right, Jamie.
Yes.
High fives, everyone.
Rich.
Well, Liverpool FC.
Hey.
Liverpool all the way.